Now, EMFs are invisible areas of energy, often referred to as radiation, and that is electric and magnetic fields. The earth has an electric magnetic field. We have our brain, our heart, and we have an electric magnetic field as well, and we connect to that. Now, some of them are non-ionizing, which is low-level radiation, which is generally perceived as harmless to humans. Note the word perceived. And then there's ionizing, which is high levels of radiation, which has potential for cellular and DNA damage. Now, there is this correlation here with spices. Specifically, if you use a lot of spices, you can look them up on Amazon. And I know this sounds a bit crazy, but there are actually non-ionizing processing of spices, and there's ionizing. We don't want the ionizing. We want the non-ionizing. They are quite expensive, and you can order them on Amazon. So you want non-ionizing so that this doesn't contribute to the radiation. The closer you get to a microwave and it's not even running, the EMF will go crazy. It will go into the 400 to 600s. We don't want it that high. It'll go into the red zone. And when you turn it on, poof, even if you're 5 feet away. So they also say, and I'm doing this less and less, do not microwave your food because you're putting radiation into your foods. There are people who've completely got rid of their microwave. And most likely my microwave is built into where we live, because we're living in a 40-foot fifth wheel. But if you can just get rid of it, because you're very sensitive. Yes, we now have them in our cellular phones, so you want to have less Bluetooth, less cell phone up in your ear, and more. And then you can get, because I won't use Bluetooth, is the earbuds that connect to the phone. Now, it's difficult to find phones now with microphone jacks in them, but you can get them, and I have. Mine is a OnePlus phone. It's called OnePlus, so you can get them, and I will only get phones that have that. And then getting the earbuds that are protected by EMFs. Now, I did buy some, and they were so terrible to listen to. So it came with a pad that I used to put my computer on, which lowers the EMFs as well. And so you want to do a little research on that. Now, I don't want you to freak out, because we all live in this magnetic energy field. And also taking a look at the magnetic field on the earth. The earth's magnetic field strength now has lowered. Okay, it's usually between 25,000 to 65,000 roughly. But what it means is that you may find that you are not as connected to your heart center and not as connected to intuition. We're also getting a lot of solar flares. So these cause cosmic rays. And this can bombard our bodies, and it can even damage some DNA. So, again, there are necklaces you can get. Copper is very good. Those copper bracelets, copper necklaces. Copper is very inexpensive. And even putting copper in your house, copper pieces, copper chunks, etc. Very inexpensive. But these aren't life-threatening, but they can definitely throw you off. And I believe because of your sensitivity, and I have the same amount of sensitivity, specifically in our neurological sensitivity, because you're heady, you're in your head, as I am too. And the more that we're in our head, the more that we are affected by what is invading or is affecting our head, basically. And all of those things, all of those things can do that. So we want to be, now, meditation definitely helps, being in silence, being in nature, earthing. I earth every morning. Basically, I go outside, not today because it's piss pouring rain, but I earth. I wear Birkenstocks to begin with, so that does a lot of earthing because they're all earth material based. And then when you're in, it doesn't stop the earthing energy from the ground, so it enters still into my feet as I'm walking the earth. But I go barefoot on the grass and do my Tai Chi in the morning, which is just about a 5 or 10 minute exercise, nothing excessive. And I'm working on the meridians, and I also work on lymphatic drainage through that. So that can be something that will be very beneficial for you.